Yeah, I mean, that was the point.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, out of the corner of your eyes, you see another group of gang members come by. I'm assuming, Henrik, that you told
Yeah,
Marte that.
yeah, we're out.
So as you're doing all this, you get a message from Henrik downstairs saying that they've managed to sneak by and that they're waiting for you.
Yeah, I mean, as I told people before, the entire idea was if they don't know that you guys are downstairs, then the rocket fire up here is going to make them believe that everybody's still upstairs, and thus they're going to send guys from the bottom to the top, giving you guys a chance to escape. But since I was gone, I had no idea what actually happened.
Oh, yeah, well, Henrik said in the text that they are outside.
No, I understand that. I'm just telling you what I was telling you to expect to happen.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why you're telling me that again after I was just told that.
I don't know. Just to be sure that we are on the same page.
We're not on the same page. I'm on the 13th floor page.
Ah, fuck's
Your
sake.
outside page. This building has no fucking windows in it. And they're all surrounding the elevator. I don't know what you want me to do about it now.
So, Henrik, what are you going to do at this point? Because you're outside waiting for Muerte.
Oh, we're going to
Wait a minute. Did the alarm that Kitty set off was only on the first floor?
Yeah, it's only on the floor. It's only on the floor where the exit was.
I presume as it was set up before, it only goes up a certain number of floors in terms of what each floor has access to.
Yeah. Plus, this building is old and dilapidated, so a lot of redundant systems don't work anymore. So
old and dilapidated, invincible walls.
And wall-proof. But did you say? Well, I don't know. You cannot text back.
Let me put my gun down for a second so I can text you.
How many doors are here? Okay, let me tell. How many doors are here? So, is there any doors here? These are doors.
Those are the elevator doors. He's currently standing behind a door to an apartment.
I don't need suggestions if that's what you're about to do. I already know what my next plan would be if you guys are telling me to escape.
Okay.
I'm just saying that it doesn't look great.
Are you gonna jump from? Are you gonna break the wall and fall down?
We already established that these fucking walls are invincible.
Well, not the
building was made to take a nuke, apparently.
It does make the building about to collapse message even more hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, Henrik is going.
Well, like I said, your only saving grace is that this is basically like a slum building, so most people here have no freaking idea what this building was.
The slum and nuke shelter, by the way.
Yeah, well, Henrik wants you to stay alive, so he wants
you are the annoying girlfriend right now, is what you are. Stop fucking texting me! So fucking needy, this Henrik.
Okay, so...
Takes sniper rifle, places in mouth.
What? You know what?
Clearly my move here is going to be blazing saddles. He'll kill him! He'll kill him! Just crazy enough to do it.
Okay, so you notice those guys. They already moved and shot. Alright. It's your turn again. Go for it.
Alright, I aim my wrist rocket at the elevator door.
At the elevator door?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Go for it. Well, that's obviously a hit.
It's in range, yeah. There's a 15 defeat the blast doors.
Let me find out, because the elevator doors are not in indestructible. It's just the superstructure walls are.
You sure? Because when the nuke hits, the front of the building's doors might blow open, and the elevator doors might need to be reinforced in case the blast carries itself up the stories.
They're running fireball.
Yeah, we all seen. Oh shit, I can't remember the name of that firefighter movie now. Backdraft. Yeah.
Right, man.
All right. Being that these are steel doors, they have a SP of 20.
All right, that's fine. I've got a second shot, so make that an SP of 19.
Okay, so that's an SP of 19. Roll another attack.
Well, that was my last rocket. I'm out of rockets.
Okay, so now you're at an SP of 18 for the steel door. And it's got several nice dents in it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take my rifle now, and I'm gonna make a -3 shot at it with the 2 bullets I have left in that.
Okay.
How strong are you?
I have a 14 body type.
I think that's going to open it.
Yeah, I think that shot did it.
Because if anything, I could say that penetrates the hydraulics of the door, so that just.
Well, for dramatic flair, we'll say you carefully aim, and either a combination of luck or just combat experience, you manage to hit the mechanism for the door, and it swings open.
All right, and I can move exactly this far, and I'm done.
Okay. So you just have to wither the next attack.
Well, considering they're holding back, seems likely. I don't know. Something in my head tells me seems likely.
Well, we'll see now. Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 different cybernetics that add to my body type, if you're wondering why I'm so strong.
I'm not.
Of course you're not. You're not. I could be less interested in you, Morte. You never talk to me, not once. Not once did you pay for drugs.
This guy. I'm going to move everyone first before I do the actions.
What a good timing. And
Drugs never pay for drugs.
And the music that I'm listening, like, just got a moment with fire, like explosion and all that. So.
These guys, I'll just have them move up this way. All right, so here we go. They see you making a break for the elevator door, so they're going to open fire. Silent 1.
Let's see if they are a stormtrooper or not.
Well, no, I mean, they already hit me plenty of times. They just never do any damage. When I say they're holding back, I mean they can make 7 more attacks against me, and they decide not to.
To be honest, Morty life is boring, to be honest.
That's true. I don't give him enough excitement in his day. Yeah, this time around he's going to go full rate of fire.
I'm an adult in a world full of children with Nerf guns.
Apparently. Not this time around, though. So his rate of fire is 3, 10 shots. Each one I have to do 1d6 divided by 2 to find out
how many
of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do the one on the right first.
Now, does this turn into the Matrix where they all miss, or does it turn into RoboCop where cops don't like me and I don't like cops?
We'll see. Attack number 1, super effective. Damage 22 with AP rounds on hit location 9.
Which is what, left leg?
Yep, left leg.
That is enough to do 1 point of damage.
Oh damn!
So
Put
I'll
Yeah, I
that
make
gotta
my
do
down
save.
wait,
there.
wait. I gotta do the 1d. I gotta do the 1d6.
Oh wait. Actually, hold on. That's 11 damage, and mine was still 1 damage. Still 1 damage. AP rounds. Got to remember that sometimes.
And it's
So
just
okay.
one
So I
round.
just make a save. Save made. Didn't even see the results.
Okay, so this is the second attack.
Did 2 more points of damage, I might start getting negative stats, which would actually make these saves worthwhile to see.
Well, let's see if we can get there. Second attack is a hit. Hit location 9.
Right? Still got to do the
With the same
d6 divided by
fucking
2.
leg. The same fucking leg.
You're right. Hold on a second.
Yeah, but the problem is that damage there.
3 rounds.
Okay, so just roll 3 more times, just to see what the damages are and where.
Gotcha.
Because that first one, all that does is take another SP off, but no damage done.
Okay, so second hit does 22 on hit location 3.
Where's 3? Torso?
Torso.
22 becomes 11. It's 1 point of damage. SP down to 19. Rolling a save. Oh, first let me do the damage. Now save. And I made it. Alright, next
And
damage.
Number 3. Okay, what just happened there? What the hell?
You should be able to just hit up. Hit up once and then hit enter.
That's so weird. Oh, now it rolled like 16 bazillion times. We're only going to take the first one.
21. 2. Is that still torso or is that a head?
Yep. 2 is torso on a 20.
20, which is, let's see, if we're doing
10.
half, that means my armor
But it's
there
also
is
half.
9 to 10, so it's 1 point of damage. So we turn my torso down to an 18, but now I'm in critical wounds. Did not change my body type, though. I think you have to be an immortal for that to happen. Because I'm still fine.
So you still make your round. So that's the second attack.
Let's see, the next one would be 22. Actually, just give me a d6 divided by 2 again.
Even an all mortal, your body type never change. Your body type stay the same, even in mortal 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
No, but the save goes down.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm actually at -2 saves. That's why it went to 12 base.
Oh.
Anyway, let's see. You hit me 2.5. Do we round up or down?
Round down.
Okay,
2.
so 2. Well, that's the next 2 shots then. 22 and 17 both hit. For your next burst of 3, I mean. 21,
Gotcha.
2 is torso and 3 is torso, right?
Yep. 2 and 3 are torso.
Alright, so AP rounds. 21 turns into a 10 against a 9, which is another 1 point hit. 17 torso. And I save. And I save, of course. And the next one is a 17 to torso, which is exactly what it is before, but that's AP, so 17 becomes an 8, and my torso is an 8. So no effect, but my torso is now a 16 SP.
Okay. And that's the third round, right? The
That
third
is,
burst.
let's see, 1, 2, 3. That was the 4th burst. If you're going full on, you have 6 more.
Da-da-dum.
This punk can't aim for shit.
Okay. Let's do one more.
Because this has
let
all
me
just
do-
been one guy so far.
Yeah, there's only been one guy. Let me do how many rounds hit first before I do the attack rolls. All right, so that's 3 rounds.
So just go ahead and hit your macro 3 times.
All right, so
Because all we need is the hit from the first one, and then the next 3 for damage.
15. That makes it.
Yep.
So that's attack number
26
one.
against... Yeah, just roll them all. I'll do the math for you.
Number 2.
26 is 13 versus my 8. So it's what? 1, 2, 5. That's a 5-point hit against my torso on the first. So marks my torso down to that, and add 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Still not in killable range, but I'm really hurt. I'm in the death save territory. Let's see. Next one is 21. 4 is still torso, right?
4. Yes, 4 is still torso.
Alright, so it's 21, which is 10 against what turns out to be now my 7 adjusted torso. So that's 3 points, putting me into Mortal 1 territory. And turns my torso into 14. I am now killable. By the way, here's my death save on that one. Still alive and still conscious. The fumble on the third roll doesn't matter because this is just for damage. Yeah. Only the first one counts, which was a 27. What's 8?
8 is a right leg.
Right leg, which still has full armor. But that is armor penetrating, which turns mine into an 11 and turns yours into a 13. Which means it's a 2-point hit. Mark off 1 armor on the leg. What did I just say? I said 2-point, didn't I? Yeah, 2-point.
Yes.
Full on Mortal 1. Hey! Oh no, you said ties on this are successes, okay. So I'm still up.
Still up. Alright, so
down, motherfucker.
The other guy with the heavy machine gun comes up and he does a full auto spread on you. We're going to make this simple. So I know there's a rule here. It's 30 divided by the number of targets and the distance in the
I'm
cone,
on the
right?
page. Let's see. At you're close range, right? For every 10 rounds fired at close range, add 1 to your attack total. For every point of success over the required to hit roll, 1 round hits the target up to the maximum rate of fire of the weapon.
So I just roll 1 attack plus 1 because we're in close range.
Yeah, just
right?
roll 1 attack.
All right. Awesome.
What's your rate of fire? Still 30, right?
Yeah, it's still 30.
Okay, so 1 attack plus 3.
Plus 3?
Plus 3.
23.
All right. Let's see. So you needed a 15, which means you have hit me 8 times.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Well, we'll just say let's start right now. So let's see. This is AP rounds. That's right leg again. So that's 7 damage. Does not penetrate. I mark my right leg down to a 20. So give it another one.
Okay. Let me roll another one. I have to roll this 7 times.
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead. Just roll all 7 of them. Yeah. That way we can just.
You sure you don't want an exoskeleton?
2.
Exoskeleton would actually make me weaker than I am.
Really?
Yeah, I'm already strong as the strongest exoskeleton.
4. 5.
The last one was a headshot.
6.
I think that'll do.
No, actually, my head's still a 23 armor. It wouldn't break through.
7. All right, so that's 7 attacks right there.
All right, I already did the first one. Next one is 16. Where is 7? 7 left leg?
7 is left leg.
16 doesn't break through. Just reduces my left leg to an 18 SP.
Second one is actually the third one.
22. Same leg. 11 and 9, so that's a 2-point hit. Marking that, reducing left leg to 17, making the save. I'm still up.
You're still up.
Let's see, what was that? The 22 one, right?
That was 22. Next one's 24 on hit location 5, which is your right arm.
Right arm is 20 still, so reduced by half, 12 to 10. So that's a 2-point hit, reducing my right arm SP to 19. Taking the damage to full Mortal 2. I'm still up.
All right.
Let's see,
next one is hit location 1, which is your head.
But it doesn't penetrate my my nylon helmet, so reduces my head down to 22.
Okay, and then the final
Not the final. We're at 20 to
Oh.
3. 3 is torso.
3 is torso again, so that's 10 points on half
10.
your.
My torso is currently 14, which means 7, so it's a 3-point hit, reducing my torso armor to 13. And now I'm into Mortal 3. 3 into Mortal 3, technically.
Next damage is 19 on hit location 2, which is
I-
also another torso hit. So that's what's that? A 9.
Yep, I'm technically stunned right now, which means they're shooting at a stunned guy, but doesn't matter. The damage still comes in. 19, so that is
A 9.
9-point hit to my 13, which is technically a 6, which means 3 points break through, reducing my torso armor to 12. Shit, what did I just say? Doing 1 point of math just fucked me all up. 9 to 3-point hit.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, Mortal 4. I'm still alive, and the last hit is 20 to 10. 10 is what?
It's your left leg.
Left leg is technically now using AP 8, 20. That's a 2-point hit, reducing my left leg armor to 16. Mortal 4 still, and last death save on these gunshots. I'm still
All right.
alive.
Knocked out, but alive.
Try to take me down.
Well, at this point, you're unconscious, right?
Yeah, you, I'm pretty sure one of those stunned me.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're unconscious.
Next to the last one, yeah, but we were just rolling to see. Because they
Yeah,
kept, technically, the 3 shots hit me at the same time. So, one of them knocked me out, the other 2 just...
So we'll just say for the sake of dramaticism, Henrik, Miguel, and Kitty, through your intercoms, you hear you hear your compatriot pass out, and the comms go silent.
Mierda.
No,
So what are you guys gonna do?
more take.
It's not mierda, it's muerte.
Oh boy. I look at
as long as we got out
Henrik.
alive, but
Oh, I wish I had the bio monitor on. That way I could just tie it into the intercom so I have like a theme song that plays when I go down. No, not like that. More like just, like a video game tune or something like da-da-da-da-da-da.
plays taps when your heart rate stops.
No, the Mega Man low life
Yeah.
noise.
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah.
I turned to Harry, go like, well, what are we gonna do?
It's what he would have wanted.
Well, he managed to help us escape, or at least as far as he can. I can't form a sentence. Oh gosh, help me, everyone.
Okay,
Well, we
I
managed
think
to
we, I think
escape,
we
And he
are
tried to
all
buy us
shocked.
time. Let's at least go home and make sure we can handle all the money that we just transferred.
Yeah.
We still got to
Okay,
get
then.
our real payment for this, the information we were after.
Yeah.
So I'm just hoping they come through on the deal after
If
after we
they
lost someone.
if they don't owe their deal,
I pray they don't alter it
I
further.
didn't write that. Who the fuck write it? Fucking Hurricane.
Yeah, who did that?
Tries to kiss Kitty. Oh my god.
I didn't do that.
Didn't do what?
Because me, when I'm writing, it does that, not my full title.
I have no idea. Actually, that
Yeah,
looks like
right.
I didn't do that.
I'm sure it's O, because the only one that has the power to do that, it's either Hurricane or Muerte. And I'm sure it's Muerte.
Well, actually, if you look at the little icon, it's Miguel's icon that's on there.
I get on the car and look back and up at the building. We're like, well, hasta la vista.
Our
And
ride
Alright.
back.
I drive away. Uh, don't like leaving a man behind.
Oh, his job was to protect me, and that's what he did.
True.
He gave us enough time to leave.
True and true.
All right, as you speed off, you see the building, or at least the portion of the building you guys were in
Explode.
speed off behind you. You get back to your apartment with no incident. Miguel, I assume you're going to contact your buddy, your drug dealer friend.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
already dialing him in, from the car phone or something.
And so he you call him up, he picks up the phone, he goes, "Did you do the thing?"
The thing
It's
is
done.
done.
It's done.
All right, give me a couple of minutes. Let me just verify that they're going to do business with me, and then once I get confirmation, I'll give you a ring and let you know what you need to know, dude.
Okay then.
All right, he hangs up the phone. As you're driving away, Henrik, it's now late, like early evening. At this
Yeah.
point, you get a message from Alestra saying that she really needs to see you right now. It's important.
Meeting place.
Her apartment. She gives you her address.
Well, I guess detour then. We're going to our place.
All right, so she's in a fairly nice part of town, so it's going to take like an hour for you guys to get from where you are to where she is. As you drive up to the building, it's in a nice corporate controlled area. It's very, pristine and clean and very, very manicured. Um, you are already given, as you walk into the front door, you're already on the guest list. So the AI concierge just goes, "Oh, Mr. Henrik, Alestra's waiting for you," and points you to the nearest elevator.
Alexa, play Despacito.
No, fuck, no!
And so you get up.
And now, by the way, a flute of champagne just appears in my hand, and I just pour it in the ground like "Adios, amigo," and I keep walking.
And all right, in a couple of few minutes go by, you get up to the floor, you walk in, everything is pretty much cookie cutter and standardized up here.
It
You
gives me
walk
a
up.
weird, bad feeling. I don't really like this place.
So you get up to the door that she identified as her apartment number, and you ring the door. Get no.
Cut that out. Yep.
Yeah,
He got
cut.
cut out. Cut off.
You don't get it. You press the doorbell, and you receive no answer. No one answers back. Opens the door.
I'm gonna knock.
You get nothing.
Axe time. Well, I'm gonna wait at least 1 minute. If I don't get nothing, I'm gonna pray open the door.
I'm taking my rifle out. I'm ready for combat.
All right.
So,
Well, this building is not as reinforced as the other building. Most of the security features are at the outside front of the building. So with a little bit of leverage, you manage to pop the catch mechanism on the door, and it swings open, and the apartment is dark currently, and you're looking at a hallway going down. You see something off in the distance that looks like a monitor light or something flickering in the background.
is there a way to open the light?
You do see a light switch next to you.
I open it.
You flip the light on. It's a fairly nice and comfortable looking apartment. Assuming you're gonna walk down the hallway.
Yeah, but I still have my assault rifle, so I'm doing it with it in my hand.
Okay,
To
so
be prepared.
as you're carefully stalking down the hallway, it is eerily silent. You don't hear any activity. As you're walking by, you notice on the wall there are several placards and framed pictures on the wall. Some of them are awards that Alestra has received for outstanding journalism. She's also got a couple of celebrity pictures, selfies and handshakes and whatnot. Most of the awards she's gotten has been for exposing corruption in the city and exposing people who've been exploited. So a lot of it is, award-winning journalism uncovers, toxic waste dump and illegal, medical research and all kinds of stuff. You get a really good idea that she has really been kind of like, speaks truth to power type of reporter. And as you enter the main room, you see there is a terminal that is the source of the light, and you see a figure you can't quite make out seated in front of it.
I opened the light.
And so, well, the lights are already on. You just see a figure.
Oh, okay. So there's light in the room.
Yeah, but from where you're standing, all you see is like the top of a head sitting on a chair, and the monitor flickering, or not flickering, but it's on.
I stop Hendrik and I go like, because I have a feeling what's going to happen. So I go around carefully.
Yeah, well, same.
And check who is sitting there.
And what you see is Alestra sitting there with her eyes open and blankly staring onto the screen. You see a large mark across her neck. You don't have to make a medical check to know that she's been strangled. And she is dead.
Is it a terminal or like a laptop?
It's a terminal. It's a full computer.
Kitty, we're taking these home. We're not sticking around. Whoever killed her could be around still.
Oof. I agree. Maybe best not to leave our evidence all over the place. Try not to shed any hairs or anything
Henrik,
at it.
you notice on top of the table next to the computer, you notice very quaint, because you remember that you did a limited press release on physical media one time, so you actually released CDs. You see one of your rare, single press release CDs lying next to the terminal with your garish album cover. And apparently it's been autographed by you. You vaguely remember at one point that you signed like 20 of them to give them out. Yeah. Somehow she managed to get a copy of it, and it's sitting right next to the computer. Kind of sticks out amongst everything else, because everything else kind of looks like girly stuff. And if you scan around, you actually notice on one of the shelves there's a row of pictures, and you notice that Alestra, before she became a polished reporter, was actually a little bit of a metalhead. You see her in several concert poses, in performances with her metal regalia. So apparently she is actually quite a musical fan. So what are you guys going to do?
We're going to take, whatever is on the terminal, so I guess the hard drive and all that.
I suppose I could probably go ahead and handle that outright.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you quickly you shut down the computer. You pull out the main, the main case for it, and yeah, I assume you guys make it back out to the.
Yeah, quickly, because I suspect and say the cops might be on their way.
And yeah, sure enough, as soon as you walk out of the building and get back to your car, you notice several corporate security officers show up. Mm-hmm. And however, you know, Miguel, that the time period response was way too long for this part of town. They should have been there before you guys even got there. So she's been dead for a while before someone called it in.
Yeah, my guess is somebody got paid off or they got distracted.
Wait, so she wasn't the one that texted me?
No, she could have been. How long? What's the time? What's the timing?
It took you like an hour to get here. I mean, you could figure out, Miguel, that in the time.
Yeah, they could have come in, kill her, and left.
Oh, another detail is, while they did make a really good effort, you do notice that the apartment was searched and tossed. Not like tear everything open and leave it on the floor, but you could tell that things are not like things were moved, and you wouldn't know specifically, but Miguel, because of your streetwise, you would know like someone made an effort to search this place. And then then made a concerted effort to put everything back the way they found it.
Yeah. Whatever she found, somebody was willing to kill her for it.
And back.
My guess is you're
Alright.
not gonna find what it is in the terminal. My guess, but you might find some kind of clues of who she was talking to or messages, that sort of thing.
You got two things that stand out. You have the CD, limited edition CD that was standing there in front of the computer, and you have the computer itself. So I'm assuming that Kitty is going to take charge of this part of it and see what she can see with it.
And maybe she might have cleaned the disk and put a version herself.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
We need to do that to a remote PC, because if it's a trap, it might fuck everything up.
Kitty,
Yes.
what are you going to do? You have a computer. You have a computer that you'll need to hack into, and there's this disk that's there.
Well, I can definitely take the disc and read it later, but if we have the terminal, I can go ahead and try to infiltrate it. It's right here.
While we drive back home, I think she will have the time to.
Yeah, we could say you could do this on the way back. You realize right away, as soon as you turn on the computer and start poking around with it, the computer's been completely wiped. There's no data on it. It doesn't even have an operating system. You basically get the please insert operating disk.
Guess that's what the disc is for, huh?
Let's see.
And so, as you pop in the disc, though, you realize right away that it's not a music CD. It's apparently a very highly encrypted data file.
Ooh.
Which you cannot hack while you're in this vehicle. You will have to take it to your real cyber deck and.
I mean, like the cyber deck is just like literally like a portable laptop kind of size thing, right?
So
or like
yeah, but you're actually gonna need
a tech what?
You're gonna have to tap into some other resources while you're doing it. So you can't do this while you're in the car. You'll have to plug in to unlock this disk.
I mean, I don't have any other resources. Literally, the entire thing I have is just this deck.
Okay. So you can make an attempt to hack it. Let me see if I can come up with something what you would need to do. Okay. All right. You will need to make a. Let's do a library check first.
Okay, library check. 18. Find the files I need. Do library.
Okay.
21 to start.
Let me see. No. You can't make heads or tails of what's going on here.
Okay. So I'll just have to take more time.
Do another check.
Okay. Let's see if we can roll higher than a 2. I know I can do it. I believe in me.
All right. This time around, you get a very basic grasp of the file structure. Yes, this is, from what you can tell, this is basically like a dossier file. It's heavily encrypted, though. Let me see. Yes. So, to crack it open, you will need. Okay, you won't need that much time. However, yes, this time now make your hacker check, programming interface comp speed.
Okay, infiltration. That is a plus 22.
All right,
Comes out
you
to
got
29.
you got the magic touch this time around. What you notice is this is apparently an expose dossier on Tricom Corporation. Tricom, if you guys remember, was one of the corporations that's been ragging on Henrik, and they also are working with Deathbringer and opened up a clinic near that place that you guys had that incident in.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, give me one moment because I actually have notes on this. Okay, dude, thank you. Open. Where is it? Yep, here you go. Where are you? Where are you, my friend? And so what you see here is basically a DOS individual named Kenneth. He is a doctor, and his official title is Executive VP of R&D Research for Tricom Corporation. Um, you see a lot of it doesn't make a lot of sense to you, Kitty, because it's just a bunch of random corporate documents. You see a lot of shipping information, a lot of transportation logs. There are several warehouses throughout the city that apparently are associated with him. And you also see a bunch of pictures of men in lab coats and vans ferrying back and forth. You see individuals with medical, those medical shirts with this, I'm talking about, like the hospital gowns.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the shots are them being ferried out of trucks. Some of them are shots being ferried inside of trucks. And yes, what you also see is that this guy is an executive VP for Tricom, and he also handles a lot of the outreach and philanthropy work for the company. And one of the things that is noted on here is that within 2 days from now, Tricom's going to have a charity fundraiser function called the Battle of the Bands, and apparently there's an invitation. Somehow Alestra has managed to get herself an invitation to this Battle of the Band.
Well, I guess that's one silver lining in all this, but looks like this Tricon guy is kind of interesting. Especially if she was investigating him.
And so finally, what you notice, because after a while you're like, okay, what does this to do with what we're doing? You see a notation that, according to a rival corporate security investigation, it was rumored that Dr. Herschel Kennett has been doing a lot of underground dealings with a lot of the criminal elements in the city. And they list off a bunch of booster gangs and a bunch of criminal organizations. And one of them is the Poachers.
Oh, hey, it's those guys that we're after.
And so finally, and probably the most damning piece of information, what you find out is you see that part of Dr. Kennett's operation is he runs a set of clinics outside of the company's control, basically all located in the combat zones and the uncontrolled sections of the city. One of which was the address that was across the street from where the kid lived.
Wait, across where the kid lives. So the one
Yeah,
that.
we heard that one last time, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, that is exactly the clinic that center of all the scandals from your last encounter somehow has some sort of association with Dr. Kennett, although you're not quite sure due to the name. You would have to actually get a cop or someone with like some investigative skills to look at this information to actually tell you, like, piece together. But what you can tell is Dr. Kennett is a big mover and shaker in Tricom. He's doing a lot of really weird things, and he has some association with what's going on with you guys, though you're not quite sure yet.
Well, I might have someone that could tell me.
So what are you guys gonna do?
Well, this Tricon guy is involved with these things, and I guess it kind of behooves us to maybe go crash his charity event a little bit. I
Well,
wonder if we could work in like a nice big like holographic display of just like posting up this evidence in the middle of one of your songs. Maybe work it into an album.
Maybe, but
yeah, we need a little more than just that to
Yeah.
really hammer him.
Oh, that's true. I mean, we'll need to get like a picture of him, like down in a basement somewhere, covered in blood, beating up someone that he's captured. I don't know. I doubt we're going to get that kind of picture though. Not without a lot of editing.
I mean, we know he's moving stuff, but we don't know what he's moving.
people.
I guess it's probably still a good idea to go ahead with disrupting this operation once we get the information we were out for in the first place.
Yeah.
One thing at a time. How many days away is this Battle of the Bands?
2 days. 2 days from now.
We still have a bit of time.
Real close.
Well, we don't know also what my contact has informed us, so let's wait for
And
that.
if he's going to keep his side of the deal,
I guess additionally, might be very hard to disrupt the operation with just us three, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I felt a lot more confident when we had someone with rockets at our side.
Well, I will need to find someone else, I guess.
Yes, you do. You probably do. Miguel, you finally get a call from your dealer. He's requesting to see you in person.
Okay then. I'm heading out to talk to my guy. If anybody wants to come, you're welcome. Otherwise, I'll handle it.
Gotcha.
All right,
head
so
out.
we'll just quickly switch over to this part right here, so you can get it over and done with. You make your way over to your dealer's hideout. You can tell right away that it's a very festive and celebratory atmosphere in the room, and then yeah, your dealer is like, man, my man, wow! When I told you to take care of him, I didn't think you were going to take care of him. He goes, that was brilliant, man.
Well, we do what we have to. Well, somebody. And I said that first like a very, very confident, but then I think about it, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna take credit for that. So I'd be like, things got done.
Man.
My man.
Things got
Exactly.
done. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
He goes, but for real, man, let me ask you a question. What are you gonna do with all that money?
That's not for me to decide.
He
All I
goes,
know is that the money is gone.
all right. Well, like I said, my good fortune is your good fortune. It just so happens that within a few hours of this hit happening, sure enough, I got a call from the poachers who now want to do business with me. So, unfortunately, I thought I was going to be able to get the meeting place right away, but strangely enough, they feel a little jumpy now because apparently people have been attacking them left and right, so they're a little squirrely. What I'm going to do is, though, as soon as I get the call for the meeting, I'll give you a call and I'll let you know exactly where it is. Because I'm pretty
Okay,
sure wherever we're going to do our deal is basically one of the places where they do business in. So I can get you that information as soon as I get the meeting call. But they're being really tight-lipped about it right now.
Yeah, I imagine.
He goes, but yeah, thanks, man. He goes, I guess I owe you one.
Let's just say that things have happened and we got what we wanted. Well, I haven't got what I wanted yet, but soon enough. I trust you. When you give me what I want to eat, then we're good.
Okay, no problem. And then as you guys are talking and commiserating, one of the gang members comes in and walks over and whispers to him for a few minutes, and he looks over and goes, "Okay." I go, and he goes, "Hey, man, is it true one of you guys got hit?"
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it unless you know something I don't.
Well, I mean, I got some word, and apparently your boy's still alive. Said they
Yeah.
captured somebody. And they're like, I hope he doesn't roll on you guys.
I doubt he's the one who's gonna be a talker, which is gonna make things worse for him. But you know, let's just say that I don't like leaving people behind. You know.
Oh, I hear you, man. I hear you.
So they're still holding him there, as far as you heard.
I unfortunately, like I said, they're all getting really tight-lipped over there. All I heard, the silent reported that someone hit them pretty hard. They managed to take one guy down. They thought they killed him, but they didn't. They only knocked him out, and they are currently holding him.
Listen, if you really want to repay me, aside from what telling me about the location, if you find anything about this guy, let me know. Okay?
Okay, fair enough. Like I said, you got to take care of your own. I get that.
Yeah. Well,
All right, brother. Like I said, as soon as I get the call, I'll give you the call. Just give me enough lead time so that you don't launch rockets at me.
no, not planning to.
All right. So
Not to interrupt. How
Yeah.
long would it have taken them to have stabilized me? I only ask specifically because I'm at Mortal 4, which means I would be making death save rolls every turn.
we'll just say for the sake of the story, they stabilized you, and they are currently keeping very close, a very tight watch on you. But you are alive.
Okay.
And
Well,
Enric doesn't really like it, but I send you a whisper of what Enric is doing.
Okay, so let's see what's going on here. My bad. I wasn't looking at my roll 20.
I guess I gotta check on what that actually means.
Okay. So, all right, Henrik. As you're sitting here going over everything that you've gotten so far, you do get a call from your mother. Your mommy's calling you right now.
Yeah, like, well, if Kitty is near Enric, she could see that he's not really confident. She's going to answer the call.
And so
Yes.
the familiar voice of your mom is on the phone. What do you want to ask her?
Well, like, is she still observing my every move?
Oh, she constantly keeps tabs on you, and you get quite a long lecture about how you should be handling your career and your publicity agents, and why are you going off into the city risking your life for cheap thrills, and why don't you just be a regular rock star like all the other rock stars, and why can't she be invited to the backroom parties like everybody else does?
Where's the check you were going to send me? Where's my grandchildren?
And so,
I was promised.
If you could
while
only
she's-
keep to yourself and do hookers and below, the
and so
family
while
would
she's
be
ragging
happy.
on you, even though she's ragging on you, you get the feeling that you two have. Like, while she doesn't quite agree with style choices, she kind of does respect the fact that you've gone this route. Even though she can't comprehend why you're doing it, but she's kind of like, okay. I mean, if that's what he's doing, at least he's being all he can be. So that's basically just the conversation you have between the two of her. She's aware. She's aware of what you're doing. You can ask her for any question or any favor that you want.
Does she know anything about Dr. Kenny?
She doesn't know him right away. However, she does have some corporate contacts, so she promises you that she will reach out to the people that she knows, and she'll try to get some more background information about.
All right.
Anything else?
He doesn't really have anything. Just that he just want to know that if she knew anything about what could have happened or who could have killed.
Well, she doesn't know Lester's dead, so you're gonna tell her that?
Yes.
All right. Well, at the news of that, being a mother, concerned that people that are associated with you are being caught and killed. And she finds that very disturbing. She goes, "You think that has something to do with Tricom?"
I don't know, but it's 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 professional. It's too clean to be just a simple killer.
Okay, and with that, you've elicited a pure mom protective reaction from her, and
Uh,
she's kind of like, why are you doing this? I could make you executive VP of marketing from my company, and you would never have. You could still go play at night. You know that you could still have a band. You just work a 9 to 5. Like, why can't you just be like a normal son?
I have my reason.
And so
I
what?
uh,
Keep going.
it's I just cannot stand idle while all those people get used.
So why don't you just do like a charity? She goes, yeah, they're doing this Battle of the Bands charity. Why don't you do those kind of things?
Well, I was planning to go at it.
Really? You want to do the charity? You want to do the charity event?
In some way, yes.
She goes, well, if you want, I can sponsor you.
That might bring you more trouble.
She goes, it's no trouble at all. Anything for my son. She goes, finally, I can tell the other people at the country club.
See. Um, I just let's say it's been our night. Last I lost one of my friend, and if it seemed that lately everyone around me is getting it in some way.
Well, she reminds you that not to drag you down at this point, but you did make certain choices that were going to bring attention to you,
Yes.
and she will remind you that there's always a spot for you in her company whenever you decide to finally get this craziness out of your head and come back to reality.
Okay,
And so,
I'm gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, he's going to say that he's going to continue doing what he's doing, and he's going to say, wait a second. Next time that Darlene is sent after me, can you try to tell her to at least bring something that could help me instead of just trying to kill me?
she goes, I'm like, I can't speak on what Darlene's going to do, but I'll definitely.
Sure.
And so you leave, the conversation ends the way it always does. She's very concerned about you. She kind of wishes you weren't doing this, but like I said, even though she rags on you, you get like deep inside, she kind of does have a bit of respect for you because you could have just copped out and got a little cushy corporate job, and here you are doing this thing. So even though she's not happy with what you, she's kind of just like, okay, I see the value, I see the energy that you put into it.
Well, I guess she's going to say bye and she tried to take care of herself, and he will do his best to try not to die.
And that's all she wants. She wants some grandkids.
Fuck's sake.
Well, that's easy enough. That's not.
No, don't you start. And yeah, he's going. Yeah.
And with that, the conversation's over. So, at this point, here's the situation. Muerte is currently captured. You don't know exactly where. You're hoping that Miguel's drug dealer connection can give you information on that. He will also give you information on where the primary warehouse, or at least the storage place that the poachers are using, is going to be, so that you can rescue Kyrie's mom. You also now have an added complication of Alestra being murdered, and apparently it having to do with Tricom. And so you have an invitation for a battle of the bands. However,
It seemed that
you do need some sort of corporate sponsorship to actually participate in the battle of the
well,
bands.
it seemed that I already have it.
So if that's what you want, so then your mom is going to sponsor you under her.
Well, I'm sure that one way or another she's going to do it anyway.
Yeah, so she will sponsor you for the battle of the band. It'll happen in 2 days, and yeah, and that's where we'll end tonight's episode with. And yeah, guys, really think about how you guys want to crack.
Yeah, it was a short game.
Yeah.
But we finished up what we were doing last time. We got our leads for next time, and well, hopefully, maybe we can get Huerte back somehow. Maybe.
I'm working on that.
I'm
working
pretty
on
sure
it.
Theta's excited to make a new character.
Well, it depends, but I'm working on that.
All right.
You dropped something.
No, my cat's about to throw up.
Oh.
I need to up.
Oh, that's a good point for a session end.
Okay, good.
Like,
I've
you can
gotten
hear
into that. I could tell when he's about to do it.
Yeah.
Grabbing the nearest waste paper basket and try to stick it under his head. So that's what happened. That's what just happened now. Okay.
Poor kitty.
And
Well, take care, guys.
We'll leave it off tonight. Like I said, you guys think up of some ideas, and
I think we what we're mostly doing is I think we're mostly going to rest.
Yes, we probably should rest.
Yeah, by the sounds of it, everyone has some terrible injuries.
No, not really.
Or yeah, maybe I'm misinterpreting that. I still only have like 2 light injuries, so I just need to like wait another day. I guess I should go ahead and mark one of those off now.
It takes 2 days.
All right. Good night, guys.
You're healing at 1 a day.
Yeah, and I did one for the previous day, and now this day is basically coming to a close with the sole mission.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least I'm presuming.
Well, you need Archangel to heal you today, then.
Yeah, I have to.
Archangel, want to make a roll real quick?
Oh, sure.
I presume you can provide minor first aid, so this'll be easy.
Skills to pay the bills. Okay, that's okay.
And while bandaging me up, you puncture an artery, and I lose all my blood and die.
Well, that's one way that Miguel could kill.
That's a 28.
Yep, that'll do it for sure. I think I remember the DC being something like 10 or 15 last time, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy stuff.
All right.
So
more injury healed, one more plan to form, and I'm going to give my head a bit of a break here. So I'll catch you guys later.
See you guys later. Good game.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.